Hello neighbor, this is Curt with etrailer, and today we're going to take a look at the etrailer adjustable 2-ball mount and see how it fits with the factory hitch on our 2025 GMC Sierra 1500. Now, having an adjustable ball mount, it can come in really handy, especially if you end up pulling multiple trailers. This one in particular gives you a 2-inch ball that has a 7,500 pound towing capacity or 750 pound tongue weight. It can also be flipped to this 2 5/16 inch ball, which is going to give you a 10,000 pound towing capacity or a 1,000 pound tongue weight. And in order to do the adjustments up and down, this does come as a 6-inch drop, or as I'll show you in a minute, we can turn it over and turn it into a 6-inch rise. But to adjust the ball up and down, or to flip it and use the 2-inch or 2 5/16 inch ball, it's going to have two pin and clips here on the side. They're going to operate like most pin and clips do. So we'll just pull those, pull our 2 pins, and now we're able to adjust it up and down, or we could flip it to the 2 5/16 inch ball if needed. So we can replace those really quickly and easily wherever we need it, and just go from there. Now, in its lowest position as it is right here, you're still going to maintain a ground clearance of about 7.5 inches, so just bear that in mind if you do end up having to keep it in its lowest position. And if you're wondering where the 6-inch drop and 6-inch rise comes to when you're talking about this factory hitch, the top of the inside of the hitch itself comes out to 19 inches, so you can make your calculations based on your coupler height from there. So if I'm going to flip this to the rise position, it's really easy. I'm going to pull the pin and clip here. We're just going to simply flip it over and reinsert that hitch pin and clip. Now this is going to be in the 6-inch rise position, so this gives you about a 25-inch coupler height. That's pretty darn high for a lot of trailers out there, but you're able to achieve it from this position. Now, one of the things that we always talk about whenever we're looking at these ball mounts is what's the best position or the highest position you can keep it in and still get a fully open tailgate. Well, all the way up like this, it's just barely not going to be enough. You will have to drop it down one slot in order to get that pin and or that lift gate, tailgate rather, to drop all the way. So from this position here, just drop down one. We're able to drop our tailgate and have it open fully without any interference. This isn't going to work in that top position, and if you do have a drop step like this tailgate does, it's not going to be able to work with the ball mount inserted into your hitch. And it really has nothing to do with the height of it. Even if we put this in the drop position and cleared all this out of the way, it has a lot more to do with how far out the ball mount comes on the shank. So there's probably going to be a lot of ball mounts out there that, while being used, aren't going to be able to use that step down on your tailgate. So the etrailer ball mount is going to be a powder coated steel, and the ball itself is going to be a black nickel finish, which I think is a really good look. I think sometimes chrome just sticks out a little too much, and depending on your bumper, it could be an awful lot of chrome back there. I think this is a really nice, subtle way. It's very stylish looking to me, but that nickel finish and that black powder coat are going to help your ball mount have a really nice, long-lasting, and useful life. But if you've, after watching this video, decide that this is the ball mount for you and your 2025 Sierra 1500, go ahead and use it a few times and share with us what you think about it in the comments below. We'd love to share your experience with our other neighbors so they can make the best decision for themselves. I'm Curt with etrailer. Thanks for stopping by.